Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, wherever in the world you're watching from, and welcome to the Athena Games pre-release for Hour of Devastation. It is the midday pre-release starting at 11, and joining me today is the lovely John. He looks like Mark Henry May, and Jamie, Ice Age Disenchant himself.
Mark Henry.
Rodriguez. Yes, he came out in a salmon suit and.
I look nothing like him.
Yes, you do. I'm George the Palehouse Marriott. And
no, I don't like the screen's the wrong way round.
John's having an issue
again.
Yeah. So Hour of Devastation, gentlemen.
You've played it. I have. I did play it at midnight until silly o'clock in the morning. So I remember small points of it.
You have played. You are 100% more prepared than me or Jamie in terms of playing the set. Yeah. We haven't. So opinions.
If you get a god or nickel bolus, things go well.
Good. Glad to know that if you open a mythic, things go well for you in
if
a
you
limited
open,
environment.
If you open a rare, not necessarily good.
Right.
There's quite a lot of rares. I will give you a couple of examples that do not help your cause. Like this one, if you want to show that to the camera for me, George. That does not help one iota if you're trying to play Magic, because you ain't. Some other cards that don't help, and they're not.
Azrael's Favour is actually a really good card.
Yeah,
there's some good ones. I think there's
As Foretold is not.
I think it's quite a lot of the rares are not as powerful
What are my other stupid cards?
as you might expect.
No,
I think the mythics are all quite
ridiculous.
insane.
Yeah,
well, for the most part.
this is also not a good rare to open in limited.
No, that's not good.
Show the camera.
That's from the new set.
Paducah Bog, but not.
It's not Paducah Bog, it's Relic of Progenitus, but it doesn't draw your card.
This is good.
I'm glad you opened Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I'm going to be making many references to wrestling.
Not a sponsor.
So this is the card George was just talking about.
I think it's going to see quite a lot of. I think
modern
it's
and legacy play.
and standard as well. I think
Probably,
it's good against the old Delirium decks. But if you open it in limited, no, because there's really not that much graveyard shenanigans in this this set at all.
No.
I mean, you basically just got the Eternalize and Entomb, and that is it. And is it worth having a colourless land that you have to sacrifice to do that? There are obviously some cards that benefit from having deserts.
One of the things I was
like
told,
a camel.
Yeah, one of the things I was told is deserts are more important than you think.
No, they're not.
Really?
Yeah.
They look like a trap to me.
Yeah, they are.
Well, it is,
I think they are.
If you have the right ones, like some of them are quite good, some of them are objectively not.
Okay, that's interesting.
There's the one that makes a zombie, which isn't the worst.
There's also, the one that says exile a land card from your graveyard, and it becomes a 3/4 or 5/4.
Is that a rare?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's
It's not terrible.
But how easy is it going to be for you to get land cards in your graveyard in limited?
If you open 2 cycling rare lands.
What's the name's in the other set, isn't it? The basic fetch thing that's rubbish.
Yeah, that's very true. I
What's
mean,
it called?
Evolving Wilds.
That's the one.
You've got this cycle here.
Yeah, there's a cycle of
and these ones.
The coloured cycling lands.
Yeah,
aren't they?
but again,
these have cycling and they are commons.
yeah, I didn't get one.
And I don't think. I mean, for me, the question in limited is always: is it actually worth a slot?
I did that one.
And I don't think.
So I didn't play it.
I don't think there's that many cards with enough desert impact for me to worry.
No,
about
I don't think it's going to be.
There's 3 or 4 cards. Yeah, the
desert
Raman Up Hydra. That's definitely one of the ones. If you had a couple of those and you had the deserts to pull it off, then you'd think about it.
Because it's going to come up in a second. Hopefully, it's a 4 mana 3/3.
I was looking at the art.
Right.
So it's a 4 mana 3/3 with lots of lovely keywords being vigilant, reach, and trample.
That's pretty good.
So if you have a desert, it becomes a 4 mana 4/4, which isn't the worst. If you manage to get a desert in your graveyard and one on the field, it's a 5/5 for 4 with vigilance, reach, and trample, which is fantastic. But again, a 4 mana 3/3.
It's not bad.
It's not great.
That's reasonably statted. Hill Giants are normally fine.
Yeah.
And if you can get a desert into one of those, it's more efficient than anything else.
It all depends on the right deserts, though, doesn't it?
Well, I'm pretty sure if you open up a cycling desert, you're fine.
I didn't see many of them, to be honest.
They're commons.
Well, I still didn't see many.
And there's 4 packs of Amonkhet.
Yeah.
Arrow Devastation.
Cloud Chaser is an uncommon, right? I've opened tons of that. Don't have one.
That's because Some cards are printed less than others in commons.
Yeah. But yeah, my.
So what were your favourites from the set? What were you actually hoping to see? You saw the Scorpion.
Oh, we did the horse.
So
the horse
we've
is
been
amazing.
told
Yeah,
we can go live. If I can remember.
Who told you that? I didn't hear anything.
There's Gary, raring to go.
Oh.
Now, our disadvantage doing the midday pre-release is Gary isn't watching the stream.
No, but this is good.
Telling us what cards
This is
are
good.
on screen.
We're like,
Gary-
he shouldn't do that with the box. Well, it hasn't started yet. You shouldn't be opening it.
He's not opening it. He's preparing it.
Yeah, you might be like, knowing Gary, he probably knows the exact acoustics of every single card in there, and he now knows what's in the box.
He memorised the weight of each card.
Yeah, exactly. Who's this?
That's George
George who?
Winfield.
Oh,
One of Mr. Winfield.
whatever.
I think Gary's waiting for the confirmation he can go.
Go!
Definitely everyone. It's a really good mic.
Yeah, we are doomed without Gary in the stream actually telling us what the
Here he
cards
goes.
are.
There we go. Let's try and identify
I
cards.
tell you what, I really liked the dice. The dice is really
The
good.
dice look awesome.
The dice
It's
is
not
beautiful.
blue.
It is beautiful.
You are so happy right now, aren't you? 'Cause
I
you
really
get a
am.
blue dice.
They're all the same colour.
Oh, that
So,
sucks.
2 nickel bonuses got opened yesterday, by the way.
Not bad.
Within 30, which is pretty good. So he's got a double face card.
it looks
That's
like
the
it's the
card.
green
Yeah,
split.
it's the green one. Which I think is
Blue,
that
green.
I think that's the one that gives your stuff.
That's blue green, isn't it?
I think when they deal damage, draw a card. I think.
Scroll.
I think. So what's he started with? He started with.
It's this one.
No, it's not that one. It is the one.
It's that one, appeal to authority.
Yeah, bottom right.
Yeah.
Bottom right's the black one, actually, black white.
Oh yeah, it's
Oh yeah,
Grind
you're
door.
right.
It's not
That's brilliant, actually. I
bad.
think.
It's very good.
Put -1 counter on each of up
They
to.
look at common desert.
Oh wow, we saw a common desert. It's still not enough to play that card.
The Hydro, I think it is.
I didn't have any green to go with it anyway. So.
The grind.
Oh, he is
and
all
dust,
about the double face cards, isn't he?
I
Split
think
cards.
is a brilliant card.
Struggle. What, sorry?
The grind and dust, I think, is brilliant. It's got to be one of the best.
What does the dust
removals
bit
in
do?
Yeah.
It's killing every dude with a -1 counter on it. So the first one is you can put up to two -1 counters on
is really good,
up to 2 target creatures. But there's so many mechanics here that make you put a -1 on your own dudes that then suddenly being able to get more than those 2 creatures out of your aftermath is pretty solid, I think.
Yeah.
Did anyone see his rare?
It was an artifact, so it's going to be
Oh,
bad.
okay, it's terrible.
Oh, he's got a camel that gets lifelink with the desert.
That's not bad.
Yeah,
What's
it's
the
not
stat on the
great.
camel though?
1-3, I think,
Oh,
for
okay.
2. It's not great.
1-3 for 2. I thought you were telling me it was like a 1-3 for 4.
No, it's not. I've got one in foil.
Oh look, another split card. It's the white red one.
Yeah.
I've got it in foil here, actually.
So what's that?
Uh,
It goes
leave-
any number of target permanents you enter your hand, and then I can't read the other one because it's tiny. and
Oh, it's
simple.
3 mana. 3 mana, 3-2.
That's really good.
Mm.
A 3 mana 3/2 is an amazing stat line. And then it gets lifelink with a desert. No, like a 3 mana 3/2 vanilla is playable.
There you go. That's the best card in the set.
Yeah,
It's an interesting card.
It's
That's-
terrible.
That's not.
You give your opponent
An
choice.
interesting card.
That is.
The idea
a-
is it's the upgraded remorseless punishment.
That is a prime example of a card that you're not necessarily playing today, but if you're in the 2-headed giant,
Oh, yeah.
straight in.
Excellent. So just confirmation we have 46 players today.
Wow.
How many?
Good.
46.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Excellent.
We'll see how many join the 2 p.m. pre-release.
More than one.
Yeah, okay. There you go. Oh, look, another common desert. What was wrong with your packs?
Me? I opened them. I always opened
Yeah,
absolute
I-
jank.
He got the Scorpion King.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
So
Scorpion God.
he should pretty much be in red-black.
Which is great.
Because you basically pay him turn 5,
And you win.
turn 6. You kill something, draw a card.
Where are they?
Kill something, draw
They
a
are the
card.
top.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
where all the mythics normally are. Ooh, what's that?
Where?
Oh, another desert. I mean, I opened 3 deserts. They're just all rubbish.
Not bad.
Oh, these are the Aaron Kett ones, aren't they?
Yeah. War 5 Javelineer, the red-green trample guy who gives everyone trample.
Oh, you got
And
planes.
the Drake Haven.
Oh, that's gonna. Would he splash for that?
No,
Why not?
because it's not that good.
He's got loads of cycling stuff, right?
It's still not amazing.
Make lots
You
of
need to be in
drinks.
like heavy blue because then it's actually good with tempo.
Yeah.
Like his red black actually looks pretty deep.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. You would just go red black in that, right?
I mean, I am just legit saying I love the way Gary has done this when he sorts cards
I now do.
because
so.
that's top. That's playable and not playable.
Yeah. And then would you just put a bit of fixing in so you could play the other half of that split card?
Which one?
The white.
Yeah.
The white red one.
Well, it's,
White
it's,
black one.
it's playable with just
Probably.
the black, but yeah, I would probably if I've got an easy way to get a white, I am
Yeah.
because it's exile.
Is it
any-
white white?
No, it's just
No,
single
single
white, and it's
white.
exile any number of creatures with a -1. I think.
Yeah, and with the god, that works pretty well.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
check that
the god
because
is
the
pretty
Scorpion
good.
God is chucking them out left, right, and
Yeah.
centre.
Yeah, it's just 3 and a white.
Yeah.
Exile any number of target creatures that have -1.
And the fact it's
-1
exile
counters on
means
them.
any
Yeah.
other person's god goes bye-bye.
Yeah, I love the
Exile,
fact that when
yeah.
it dies, it just comes back.
But it
Absolutely.
doesn't die if you exile it.
Yeah, no, as in like, but when the god, like, as in say when it dies, it just is like.
But you still got the odd god from the Amonkhet running around with indestructibility as well.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
yeah. Gary is looking at red black.
Well, it's no brainer, really, isn't it?
Yeah, he opened the god. He went, let's play a god. And as far as I know, Gary is pretty good.
He is very good. He's not pretty good.
I mean,
He
let's
is
not
the-
go too far.
Oh, he's a bit of a Jedi master when it comes to magic, isn't he?
He's pretty decent.
Have we got anyone watching us, or is it just us
Yeah,
talking
no,
to
we have
ourselves?
people watching.
How many?
It says at the top, John.
Oh, wicked, that's loads.
Winfield with so many useful comments here.
Yeah, say something.
Such as RIP headphone users.
I think that might have been when John had a little outburst.
When you got a little bit happy.
There's a couple
Am I
of
just going to get blamed for everything now?
Yeah,
catatonic
that's what I do.
people.
It's not a
quivering.
sponsor.
Yeah, I've been drinking Diet Coke the whole time on camera, and you haven't mentioned it.
We know that.
My
We
throat's
know
sore.
that
My
stuff.
throat's sore.
We know that you're just going to constantly be drinking it.
I love that noise.
It is a really satisfying noise. It's nearly satisfying as opening a can.
I miss...
Wow, he's really not deep on red black. That is a lot of middling cards.
Yeah, he's obviously
Oh,
not.
the Ceradon's good.
It's not building itself, is it?
No, like he's got the Ceradon, the cycling guy who you should play, because it's like a 6-mana 6/4 with cycling for a single mana.
He's got some other cards in there that are half decent. I mean, he does have that 6-mana deal 6 cycling for 2. Worst comes to worst, it's a cycling card.
Yeah.
For
And
2,
worst
which
comes
is-
to worst, it also just kills a dude.
It only hits players.
Yeah, a dude. It kills the dude.
Women,
dudette.
Women played... Yeah, there you go. Don't be sexist,
Yeah.
George.
Everyone's a lad here.
I'm not. Who's this?
Aye, boys, I feel dirty for typing that.
You should.
Who's that? Deadliest Groovy.
It's Deadliest Groove.
Deadliest I can't, like...
Yeah.
That's
it's
too
quite
far away for me to see.
This is...
Let me move
Jamie.
closer.
What, like... Which Jamie?
Yeah,
Like,
which Jamie?
Millions of Jamies.
That is Deadite Groove.
Oh, Deadite Groove.
That's made it a lot clearer about who the personality of the person is.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, he's going for the white splash as well. Or the
Yeah.
white, he's playing Mardu.
Oh!
I'm not going to make a loud noise, but that is the right Jamie.
Okay.
Not that you're not Jamie.
Well, I think someone did we draw last night? I think we drew last night, so I think technically both of us had to forfeit the name because it was a winner takes all name stakes kind of thing.
That's an
Who
issue.
has
So-
that kind of a game?
I don't know. It's what someone
Jamie's.
someone slammed down the rules. They said Jamie versus Jamie, and winner keeps the name. And then
Winner
we
takes
just,
the birth certificate.
Is it?
I built green black board stall and just had a miserable night. And Mr. Pope had an
There's-
insane deck. And
There's
yeah.
4 of you, aren't there?
No, there's more than 4 Jamies, right?
Like
Oh,
regulars.
there's a million.
Regulars to F&M.
He's going white here.
He's going white-black.
I
With the
think he's
splash for the
splashing
god.
the
Splash
red.
for the
Yeah.
god, yeah.
It's not terrible.
We got completely distracted by the name Jamie.
Easily done.
I'm glad George doesn't make me do this. I'm not making them do it. What makes you think I could make either of them do this?
Do what?
Stream.
I like streaming.
I am but a twig.
I have to say, I think I prefer the daytime streaming. Midnight was fun and all, but
I miss.
there comes a point about 2 a.m.
I still feel like
no
I'm doing the
interested.
midnight stream, though. To be honest.
Yeah, well, you've been up for a while now. Yeah.
Neither of you did the 24 hours.
No, I would not do
That
the
was
24
great.
hours.
I think the worst thing about that was being in the same room as Reese for that long.
Why did you think we did? Why did you think we came up with the idea of doing pre-releases during it? And I always did the one after him. Or I did the one before him. It was great.
I've never seen so much of someone's body that I've never wanted to see.
Yeah, it is Gary building Pompeii.
He's really good.
Gary, yeah.
Go on, play the camel.
Play the camel.
Play the camel.
Camel.
Kill someone with a camel.
Did anyone spot in the stream which white angel it is he's got? I'm trying to work out if he's got the angel of condemnation.
Is it
which
that
I
one
think,
there?
No, it's the one he's just put. It's by his black D20, and he just put another card over the top of it. That angel there with the golden background is the other one whose name I've just forgotten. That is the Avon of Enduring Hope,
Hello, Steve.
which is good. That's the 3 life gain.
Hello, Steve.
The gain 3 life angel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that one. But there's another one he's got under the 2 cards by his black D20.
It costs colourless white, so I might be able to find it. Just based on mana cost. Is it Angel of the Golf Arrow?
No, it wasn't. I think it looked a bit like Angel of Condemnation, or it was something like a Winged Shepherd from the previous set.
Cool.
I was just
What
trying
about-
to work it out.
What about the one above where your mouse cursor is now? Down one.
That's Angel.
That's
of
the
Condemnation.
Angel of Condemnation, and that's hilarious.
What does that one do?
It
That's the
exile
stuff thing, isn't it? Do you know the card I genuinely really wanted? I really wanted the Horse Lord. I just think that's fantastic.
I think it
Yeah.
is awesome.
It's
Yeah.
just a lot of people are like, oh, you can't play the horse in standard. I don't care about standard. I want to play it in limited because it's bonkers. It's just going to keep spewing
I
out
wanna
5/5
cast-
indestructible.
I want to cast this.
Well, you have to
silly
gain
card,
life, don't you? You have to gain life
It's
to
not
trigger
that
it.
hard.
No, but yeah,
With the
depending on
camel.
what you get. Well, the
There's
camel
quite
and
a
things
bit
like
of
that, yeah,
life,
brilliant. But yeah,
But you've also got a green card which is like tap a desert, pay 1, gain a life. Which
Yeah.
on its own is rubbish. You'd never play it in a million years.
No.
You open a horse and you're
Yeah.
just going, I'll have a life.
Yeah.
I'll have a life. And it's every upkeep you get a horse as
Yeah.
well. So you pin yourself from their turn.
yeah, it's pretty grim.
But no, didn't get it, of course.
It's pretty serious.
I opened that in my prizes.
Yeah, but I don't think it's going to see any play outside of limited though. So you don't want to, not to poo-poo on Jamie. I'd be a bit like, oh, really wanted to open that earlier.
Yeah. So Gary's looking at his artifacts like, are any of these even playable in my deck?
He's got a deck. I think he's been too picky. I think he's got his on camera.
No, Gary. This is Gary. Wants to build the best deck he can. I've just exited. from-
Maybe he just goes 5 colours, right?
No,
No,
he's not
He's-
Mr. Briggs.
16, 8, 9, 10. He's got quite a few cards.
So he's got 7 spells. Yeah, he's
Is
going
he
for a
playing
fairly.
all of the split cards? He's like, I'm playing a white black deck, splashing 3 other colours for the
Is
split.
that 24 or 25 cards he's got?
What's he got? 2, 6.
I lost count halfway through.
Thank you, Commander Cefello, for hosting us.
I think that's a straight 7 spells, and I think that's a 17 creature lineup he's got on the top.
So he cuts 1, job's done.
No, play 16 lands.
No.
Why?
I'm assuming
You
he's
know,
left
I'm on
the
Hour of
gap.
Devastation of 16 land formats.
No.
Unless you open up Nickel Bolus.
No.
They are.
You play
I'm
10
assuming
lands.
he's left a gap up there in the middle because he hasn't got a 5, which I'm assuming
Yeah.
that means that's a 6, which makes me think that's the Shepherd from Amonkhet.
Yeah, well, we bring Gary into it. We'll have answers.
I need to know now.
You can go ask him.
You can't actually.
He's
just walk out there and
literally
look.
over there.
You can
Right,
just,
and
you
that's
can
God
just go-
Pharaoh's gift in front of it, which is a 7. So it might actually be a 7 drop he's got there. At the beginning of combat on your turn, exile this one. Exile a creature from a graveyard. If you do, you put a token onto the table that's a 4/4 black zombie, and it gains haste till end of turn.
Not bad.
That's pretty brutal.
That's fairly
Greetings, Commander Cefello.
Oh, hello.
He's hosting us.
Oh, that's fantastic of him. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Do you know what I found most exciting about the whole of the Hour of Devastation?
What?
Is, you know, you get the little poppy out thing where you get exert and -1,
Yeah.
-1 counters. It's now red.
It's red and black. It's a
I
fade.
know.
What?
I know, that's the most exciting thing I found.
Sunset on Amber.
I think that's
I think it's just the blood of gods.
that's
Yeah.
literally what I opened and excited me the most, was the
Bolas.
punch card is red and black.
Bolas doing his thing in
Wizards,
the print
if
room.
you want to hype John up properly, just start putting punch cards in every set. But don't make the... You could do a masterpiece one.
Interesting fact, I've yet to punch a punch card. Never done it.
As in take bits out of it.
Yeah, never done it.
I was waiting for that to be a terrible joke about you never actually hitting one or something. But fair enough.
No.
So you've got 2 of the life gain Avens.
He has 3, actually.
Does he?
Yeah,
one above, yeah.
He's got life gain.
Yeah, he's got the life gain.
At least he's not playing blue, right? Although I actually think blue is really quite
the
strong.
blue hate.
Yeah, but blue in Amonkhet isn't amazing.
No.
So, you've got to open really, really good blue cards and then hope you get a good white.
Mr. James Gurney had got some good blue cards yesterday,
Yeah,
which was rather annoying because he then killed me with them.
it's fine.
And
I think
then
he
told
lost
me
every match at FNM.
all about the secrets of McDonald's.
Wow. Could have just Googled it.
That's nice to know from him. But then he did generally help me with my deck after that, which was quite nice of him, which I was appreciative of.
He had a good night at FNM. I think he went 0-4.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
That's really unfortunate.
Yeah, how terrible.
He's better than that, though. He's not a bad player.
No, he's not.
He's up there.
Yeah.
Sorry, I missed that. What were we talking about?
How good James is at Magic? I think he's pretty good.
I think
James.
he's decent.
James
Gurney.
Gurney, no, I
Oh,
think he's
Gurney.
great.
Gurney's really good.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
He had a bad night last night.
Did he?
Everyone has
He
a
went
bad night.
0-4.
04.
I can't believe that.
He's playing 8 rack.
No, he played Grixis Dash
Oh, right.
He played the best deck.
Oh,
in the format.
really? Okay. Oh, he's pretty good with that when he played me. I played him twice.
On a
with that.
tangent,
Yeah.
slightly, but still Magic orientated. Do you think it's going to get banned?
I think Dash Shadow is going to end up having a ban.
What
Why?
point of it would they ban? Would
I
they
think
ban
when they
actual?
do-
No, but would they ban Death Shadow,
Yes.
or do you think they'd ban something else? In the
They
deck?
banned Dash Shadow.
Why?
Because it kind of just, you have to play it. Is
Is that
best
how
deck in
Modern's
the
gone at
format.
the moment? Is Modern
It's like, normally there's like
Mardu Vehicles was in Standard?
well, so
too long
normally
ago.
in Modern, you've got several decks at the top and like in and around there, and they sort of cycle in and around because they have good matchups against each other.
And then you just have Burn.
And then, well, you've got like things like Burn and stuff, which are always going to be present, but they may never be the best deck, but they're always there.
Yeah.
And then at the moment, the best deck is Death Shadow and
Absolutely.
So what do you think
But
happened?
is this not just the period before it settles into being
No.
a strong deck that is policing the
I mean,
format?
this is the deck which goes, I'm going to draw 2 cards, play this land, fetch shock myself, thought seize you, untap, here's 2 7/7s.
Yeah.
That's pretty good on turn 2.
They died to Fatal
It's
Push though.
pretty good. But
Yeah, but
there's
the
a lot
problem
of...
is, people don't play as much removal as you think in Modern. Most of it's damage based.
Yeah.
So you're looking at your Bolt, like your Colligan's Command kind of things. Like, and you've got like challenges like what, Terminate and Abrupt Decay and Pulse, but Pulse is generally not being used for them. I think it'll get banned.
I don't know. I was trying...
I mean, it just got new tools in Hour of Devastation
Yeah.
to return Death Shadow to play.
Yeah, that I think is... That card is one that might actually push it over the edge.
That's the
but-
problem. It's already the best deck in Modern.
Yeah.
Here's more cards for it.
So was
Yeah.
it the bannings on Dredge that caused it?
No, it was
Or
someone
just
actually built the deck and
built
it was
it.
really good.
Right. George has asked that. Well, George has stated that
Storm is very strong as well. Don't you think that they're going to ban something out of that again?
They love banning stuff out of Storm though. don't
They love it.
They hate Storm, which I think is great. I think that's why Reese plays it.
Well, no, like Storm when Reese was playing it wasn't good.
Or was
It's
that
just
Reese that was?
Reese is really good at Storm. Reese is the best Storm player I've seen ever.
True, but it's still funny when he gets it wrong.
It's great when he gets it. But
You're
Storm
dead.
at the moment,
Do it.
Storm
Oh,
at the
you're
moment
dead.
consistently can win turn 3, which in Modern Wizards of State is not fine.
Yeah, true.
It should be a turn 4 win, and I think either Gifts or Barag is getting banned.
7-drop, not the Angel of Condemnation. All right, so the Angel is the indestructible 7-drop.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, it is. 5 white white. That's
Cheers,
what I'm
Pompey.
He's like zoomed really far in, like enhanced CSI level stuff.
Oh, Jamie Falkwood has just posted on
our Facebook page, Crash. I wonder what he says. Oh,
We don't need to read that.
it'll be something really profound.
Don't be mean.
Huh?
Don't be mean.
I'm not being mean.
You are.
I'm generally not.
Okay.
I'm gonna have a look now. It's gonna be something good.
Gary's struggling here.
No,
Trying to figure
Gary's
out-
settled here.
Oh.
Gary is now picking through his spells.
He put something on there the other day that made me think it was really good. I generally wasn't taking the mick. Like, the guy has some good ideas. I'm not.
Oh, you're so offensive. It's great.
You're trying to make me sound like a bad person.
You are a bad person.
I'm not a bad person.
You're very bad.
Oh, Jamie, I can't do Two-Headed Giant with you, unfortunately. I'm going back to bed.
I don't.
If you ever watch this.
I don't do pre-release.
You used to do it with Lou, didn't you?
Yeah.
And now she's just disappeared.
No, I've seen her recently.
No, but I haven't seen her, like, play Magic for a while.
No, yeah, because she's like an executive at the UEA.
So, you should be able to, like,
She doesn't have the time.
just get someone else to do it. If in doubt, hire someone else. That's what I've done.
Should
I have people that do my job.
Ogbog says too easy to drop your life total. Disruption plus counter magic with one CMC. Big boy is too much. Grixis Death Shadow is too hard to attack. So I agree with George. DS should go. I have no issue with it because the decks I play in Modern, Tokens, Jund, and Prism, all very positive against Death Shadow. Because
So what's the best? So if you were coming against, so if you had to fight Death Shadow, what 3 cards would you want in your deck?
I'd want like Abrupt Decay, very good against them. Terminate
Yeah.
and Tarmogoyf.
So just instant speed removal. And
You're looking at
There's
hard,
loads of good
instantly card
options.
removal.
Why Tarmogoyf? Because it's not going to get bigger than Death Shadow.
No, but they put a lot of different things in their graveyard. So you have a bigger blocker for things like Tassiger, Gurmag Angler, which they also use.
Yeah.
Like you're getting to 5/6, which is bigger than every other one of their creatures, and therefore your removal is used on Death Shadow.
True.
Or Jund is really good against it.
Yeah.
Jund's pretty good against most.
Jund is
Because Jund's a toolbox deck.
Jund is very
It's
good
not a
against
toolbox
that
deck. It's
'cause
just
It is
the
a little
best.
bit.
No, it's
It's
like
just-
the best cards available at that time.
Your
You're like-
worst card is the Lightning Bolt because you've got the decays, you've got the Maelstrom Pulse, you've got
and even then,
Terminate,
Lightning
Fatal
Bolt is
Push.
amazing.
I'd like to.
And even then, it's all good.
I'm not
But
playing Push.
You're not.
I don't like it. in
Really?
Jund. I don't like it in Jund.
I've put it in. I've taken.
I've
it
got
out.
one in Tokens, and I'm like, just want to put my 4th path back.
Yeah, I mean,
The problem is, path is bad early, but then you're just like, it kills all of the things.
Lily.
Liliana is quite good. Yeah, it is, because they generally only have one. So Liliana with the Veil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So discard, sacrifice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just tick up, tick down.
It's really good. Yeah.
Oh, here we go. He's sorting out his land. I'm going to go grab Gary.
But I would like to play Jund.
I can lend you it. And then I'll play Tokens.
Yeah, but that involved me playing Modern.
You'll love playing Jund.
John.
No, I would. I genuinely
Plus,
would.
here's the
I
best
really
bit.
like. I really like playing Abzan in Standard,
Yeah.
which was a similar type of
Yeah, you
play
got
style.
a grindy style.
And
like
it,
the
no, but it was
Prominent
again
Variant,
that deck back in, with Rhino was the best cards in Standard on curve.
Yeah, you should see my sideboard. It's like it's mid-range all-stars. It's like here's Olivia Voldara and here's a Huntsmaster of the Boss. Here's Stormbreath Dragon.
Oh, it's Stormbreath.
I got a Stormy in my board.
Oh, I love Stormbreath.
Stormbreath is.
You're like, oh, what else should I put in here? And you're like, oh, okay, well, I'm going to put a Garruk Relentless in here or
If
something.
they ever reprinted Stormbreath,
They're not going to because it has protection.
I know, but if they ever did, I would just lose my mind.
I brewed up a Jund Dragon Stadium Modern for less expensive than normal Jund, and you get to play dragons.
So-
So Pope.
Gary looks like.
I mean, my deck technically is Jund Dragon.
Dragon. Yeah. In the sideboard.
I could put 3 more in the board with a place out of Stormrush Dragon, but you're probably not boarding them in.
that golden land that Gary is looking at, though,
Yes.
I think is the Crypt of the Eternals.
Is that the one that gives you 1 when it comes in?
Yeah, gain
And
a
then-
life when it enters, taps for colourless, and then 1 and tap is filtering for
It's-
Grixis
it's-
Oh, so
colours.
it's Shimmering
Good things.
Grotto,
But
but with an
Grixis,
upgrade.
yeah, the
It's,
Grixis
it's
filter.
pretty good.
Yeah, cool.
It's
It's
yeah.
Shimmering Grotto, but it's also a refuge.
Yeah,
Cool. It's Shimmering Refuge. Jund seems more of a control deck than how Abzan. No, it's not. It's the purest mid-range deck you'll ever play. It literally is just like, what are you playing? Good cards.
Yeah.
What synergies have you got? They're good.
I started playing Synergies now.
It's really good, isn't it?
I played I don't know if you're here, but I was playing the Blue-White Monument deck in Standard.
Yeah.
Love that deck. It's bonkers.
Yeah.
I was playing against Sergio, who just kept killing all my dudes. and then I managed to kill his Gearhulk with Dusk, and then just Dawn everything to my hand, and 2 turns later, just had like 15 clues, 15 1/1 vigilant stuff. He was like, I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
You don't win with that deck. You just upset your opponent so much that they scoop. It's hilarious.
I played against it a lot. Ian was playing.
He plays the mono white version.
Yeah, and I was playing against it, and I was just like, I played Muddy Vehicles, and I just never lost to it. And I was like, I didn't even have like some of my starts were just like, and it was just like.
See, I prefer to play the blue version against Muddy Vehicles. I think it has much more.
I mean,
you
Zombies
got
was.
Quellas
I
and
won
all that
2 games with it with Zombies.
Zombies
and
is great.
just got wrecked in every other game I played.
Zombies just sit there and they suddenly go, "Oh, I've made all my zombies really big," and you just go Dusk.
Right, well, I'm going to go get Gary for you guys.
Yep.
Do either
And
of
you.
want a drink?
Bring them in.
Yeah, I'll have a cappuccino, please.
Right. Do you want a drink? I can get you from downstairs. Jamie?
Gonna have to be a coffee run at some point.
Drink.
More than one coffee run.
Drink.
No, I'm good. I
Are
have
we
water,
5 rounds
thanks.
today? Or are we 4 rounds today?
5.
Oh, it's gonna be good.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna take that microphone out, and you've just showed everyone your lovely back of your t-shirt.
There's nothing on it.
Well, no, it is.
In terms of like funny things, it's just a t-shirt.
I can get a pen.
Don't.
Gary having a final check through, just seeing
I think
what he's got, what he's missing, what do I want, what
I think
do I
he's
not
just worried
want.
that we've forgotten about him.
It's the momentary indecision. You think that's it, done, finished. What have I missed?
1/1 lifelink cat though. 1/1 lifelink cat.
Should be interesting today. I think it's.
This format is yeah.
I think the Afflict is going to be super relevant, and I'm kind of interested to see
the
how the Eternalized works out. I think Afflict is going to be brutal. I think if you get a couple of good players,
Afflict is
getting,
brutal.
Yeah,
It is
and
generally
the
brutal.
Neheb, the Worthy or whatever he's called, I think the red dude. I think he's one of my favourite cards in there. He's just an absolute hiding.
But the Eternals just seems to be really expensive for most of them.
It is, but it's a big dude late in the game.
But I've also found a lot of them seems to be like, when it comes in, it does this according to its power, which is just rubbish. Normally, because it's so weak, you have to basically kill it and then eternalise it for it to do anything of great value.
Yeah, well, like the blue one, it's a
draw 2, discard 2.
1/1 for 1. You know, it's almost
Oh yeah, and then it comes back as a 4/4 for 6.
and then it's a 4/4 for it's
Which isn't
hilarious. No, not at all. But I think if you can strike a balance and find something that's reasonable first time round on the table, and then gives you that option of getting a good 4/4 eternalised, then that's great. Do you think the
Smallpox might do quite well at Birmingham? I can't imagine it not having a good matchup versus Death Shadow.
I'll leave that to you because I have no idea.
Do you mean smallpox as in 8-rack?
I don't think they're going to go in and just like poison the whole room. But I've won because everyone else is covered in little pockmarks and is slowly dying.
Yeah, the guy doing the black-white pox, that looked interesting. 8-rack.
What does Pox do again?
Pox.
Smallpox.
Pox is the old school 3 black cards. Smallpox is 2 black. You both players lose a life, discard a card, sacrifice a creature, sacrifice land.
And then there's a 3-mana one that does 3 of that.
Yeah, well, no, the 3-mana one is it works in thirds. So you sacrifice a third of your life, and it's a bit more of a balancing game to work out. You know, there's a set numbered approach to when you do it, when it's an advantage. But I think, to be honest with you, Pox has kind of found its way out of Pox in Legacy anyway. Everyone just plays the small Poxes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the more mid-range version. I don't know, to be honest with you. I mean, I think it's
we're going to be doing this all day.
Yeah, rocking backwards and forwards, trying to read the comments. I don't know. I think there's other things I would take. I think Smallpox is pretty well positioned at the minute, but things like 8-rack and decks that are just relying on that are not great. But Death Shadow doesn't need much to beat you, and I think things like this new card coming out in this set that gives them a way to get.
Which one were we looking
I can't remember. It's a black-red split card, and it's essentially Colligan's. It's got that Colligan's Command-esque sort of feel about it, because you are just bringing a dude back to the battlefield. I think it's to the battlefield. I don't even think you put it into your hand. Claim, there it is.
No,
that one down there. Claim to fame. It's to the battlefield, isn't it? It's brutal.
This is the way it's like
Come on in, Gary.
Now we know what the cards do now.
That's going to be played in modern. That's how we know it.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's
That's
gonna
what we
get
were
a
just.
hard ban.
That's what we were just saying. That if there is a ban coming, that's probably the one that's going to tip it over. Yeah.
I've lost the chat window.
Google Chrome.
Probably for the best.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'll move the camera.
So what have you got? How do you?
We noticed you had a little
That's
bit of a
a favourite.
dilemma going through a few different colour choices.
Yeah.
The red, black.
And then we spent ages trying to work
black,
out what your
white.
angel was, and then we started talking about modern.
What, the 7-mana angel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I had it in because it seems great. Yeah, 4/4 indestructible. But then, like, if got the 7-mana enchantment, artifact rather,
Yeah.
which is, if you can land that, is probably going to take over the game anyway.
Yeah.
Much more than a 4/4 indestructible does. And I've got, it just seems like it's not enough of a payoff, or else I mean, the rest of the deck is kind of live to play either the artifact or the god.
Yeah.
And try and go from there if you haven't killed them with flyers beforehand.
Yeah.
And that didn't really seem to fit into either of those plans. So
Yeah.
I sort of, it was in for a while. And then
I think that's fair, and it's double white as well at the top end. And
Are you
Yeah.
playing the camel?
I haven't got the camera because none of the lands are playable. Like none of the deserts.
Right, we had this argument earlier. I said this to George, was like, just play the deserts. And I'm
Yeah.
like, the deserts are rubbish. And he's
Well,
like,
I'd play them if they're in my colours. If I had the cycling one, any of the cycling ones in my colour, I'd definitely play them.
this is the issue, though, isn't it? They
Right.
are common, but you've got to get the ones you actually need.
Like the deserts I have in my pool are 2 of the green and 1 of the blue.
Yeah.
Well, you can't even play them without being in those colours because
Yeah.
it's not even like they're colourless cyclers. The one that deals 1 damage, and when I'm already 3 colours, putting
Yeah.
a colourless source in
Yeah.
that doesn't do anything isn't
That would
great.
be ballsy.
The one that if you put it to your graveyard, you can make a zombie.
Zombie.
How am I
Yeah.
doing that?
yeah.
Because it's from the battle, you can't discard it. And then the other land isn't even the Grixis land.
Did you get one of the new punch cards?
The new punch cards.
Yeah. It's a-
John's favourite.
my favourite. No, that's an old
That
one.
looks like an old one.
Oh, you missed
God.
out.
I got a cat and a human zombie
I don't want to spoil the surprise for you.
Cool.
and a cat. Lots of cats.
Lots of
Can't make
cats.
cats. So I can make humans. I'm quite excited about that white
So-
1-drop. Not 2-drop, sorry.
So, which card, or which couple of cards are you not playing that you really wish you were?
That's a good question. I had 2 of
That's
the
one last.
the 2/1 flyer that untaps 3 mana,
Yes.
2/1
Dauntless
untaps something
Haven.
else.
Okay.
But I've
I
got
think he's really good.
One
Okay.
exert card, which is
Ah,
where it really
okay.
shines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've not. I don't know. I might be overvaluing it, but the 3/3 zombie for 3.
Yeah.
That can't block unless you've got another zombie.
Is
I
great.
think that's really good.
That's really.
And
I had that in
three
my
of
deck.
them,
Yeah, no, it's really
and
good.
I've got loads of other
Yeah,
zombies.
play that.
Yeah.
The biggest hole I thought was the 4-drop slot. I couldn't find good 4s. I've got 2 of the 3/1
Just
flyer,
play 2/2s.
which seems really vulnerable to -1/-1 counter stuff.
Yeah.
But it's a zombie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've got the cycling 4/2.
Yeah.
It's a zombie. It
Yes.
cycles.
Yeah.
This seems fairly similar to the one my deck I played last night, which had huge problems for me for my deck last night because I was sleep deprived. So the deck was all right. I was terrible.
So this is your Paramount. It's pretty cool.
I kind of skipped over it when I was first going through, and then found it when I was just about finished. I went, hang on, this is a zombie. I'm
Yeah.
basically playing all zombies.
Yeah.
I'll play the
And I'm
zombies.
gonna go play, almost certainly play zombie on turn 3 because all of my 3-drops are zombies apart from 1, and basically all my 4-drops are zombies. So it's basically always going to be a 3/3 on following turns.
Yeah.
Seems like a better 2-drop than the other one which I took out, which is the one that both players discard.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Comes in.
miasmic
Mummy.
mummy.
That's
Yeah.
the one.
Yeah.
Because especially if I'm trying to get up to 7 mana, I don't
Yeah.
really want to be putting a space down on cards. That doesn't really help me.
No. I've always, with that mummy, several times I've just found I really didn't want to play him.
Yeah.
And it kind of spoilt the flow. You got Unburdening. I noticed a lot of people
Yeah,
sort of said they're avoiding that, but
back
I
and
think
forth
I
on
think
that.
that's
Which
not
one's
so
Unburdening?
bad.
It's the mind drop, basically.
Yeah.
With
Oh, right,
cycling.
yeah.
I mean,
Mind Rock Recycling.
Double
reasonable.
black, I think that's what puts a lot of people off.
Yeah, I just feel in Seal, people have bombs, and if you get to the point where they've got 5 lands and they haven't played
That's just
Choose two of
mean,
their cards in
Gary.
their hand. You kind of need to get them out of their hand before they play. So either removal they don't want
Absolutely.
to cast yet, or it's a bomb.
Stopping people play their bombs in limited. It's just mean.
And the fact it's got cycling just means if they're aggro, they get them to the hand. You
Yeah.
just cycle it.
And it seems in these two sets that the stuff coming down on turns 5 to 7 is so much harder to get rid of than the stuff in turns
Like if
3
it's
and
a
4.
god that we could never kill.
Yeah.
I don't have any exiling effects. If I come up against a god,
You've got the -1 exiling effect, haven't you? The black-white
that?
one, grind 2
Oh,
dust.
that's true. Yeah, the
So
backside
you can put
of
-1s on it and get rid
Yeah.
of. What else did you get removal-wise? Because
Removal-wise, I've
I
got
love a bit of removal.
Lethal Sting. So it's 3 mana, kill something, but you put that -1 on something you've got.
Yep. Yeah, that's a great card.
Seems
Fair
good.
enough.
The
That's
Torment
also great.
It's really good. 3 -1s, and then the Torment effect, which is just an upside, really.
Yep.
Grind to Dust. So,
Yeah, we were talking about that a lot, actually. That
I'd
seems
play
really
it,
good.
Probably just play it anyway, because there's so many X1s in this format,
Yeah.
just to kill 2 things.
Does it
Really good.
exile all creatures with -1, including
Yeah.
yours?
Well, I think you choose
Any
which
number.
ones.
So you choose.
Oh, okay, cool.
Which
cool.
is just
That's
brutal.
even better.
Brutal.
When
And there's
you've
so
got-
many green cards that put -1s
Not just
on
green,
their own
black
stuff.
as well.
Well,
There's a lot of black.
Well, but what I mean is there could be people out there who are forced to put -1s on their own
that's a
dudes
good
as
point.
part of
Yeah.
their game
Yeah,
plan.
yeah, yeah.
I just think it's a real
Stuff.
hiding. If you're playing against a green-black
Play
player,
the insect.
exactly.
Well, plus you've got
Soul
the god.
Stinger, all these cards that
Yeah,
come
we really
in.
want to exile him.
Yeah, it's
and you're
horrendous.
running the god as well.
Yes.
Yeah,
Which?
Hopefully, I'll get to play it on top of it.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Although what will probably happen is I will have it in my hand and not have red mana. I've been a bit.
Do you have any fixing, or are you just going basics?
No fixing.
No
There
fixing.
isn't any.
You don't even have a monolith.
No monolith. I kept looking at I had
The
that
Grixis
pyramid.
land. Saw the
You got the Grixis land, right?
I got the Grixis
You'd be
land,
playing that,
but it
right?
makes it cost 1 more.
yeah.
You gain a life when it comes in.
You do gain life when it comes in, but it's a colourless source.
Yeah.
It causes problems from the other colours early on, and makes anything cost more if you're actually using it as fixing.
True.
I kept looking at the pyramid and trying to convince myself it was fixing,
No, it's
but
not.
it's not.
No, it's not.
Not
No.
until you've spent 6 mana.
And then it becomes a really expensive.
Because then it's worse than
Yeah,
Crypt
it's terrible.
up until that point, and after it, it's then. I mean, it would help me ramp into the 7 or whatever, but
No,
Yeah.
don't
You're
be
only just stuck
fooled
on
by
that.
that card.
no, that's why I kept staring at it. And
I don't
If
think
Jay
you really,
Cracknell doesn't play it, it's definitely not.
well, there you go. That's
I don't
for
think
sure.
you need to ramp into the 7 either, do you? Because I mean, if you lay
Well,
that at
yeah,
any time,
seven's-
it's going to
And
gradually.
you don't want to play early because you need creatures in the early.
Exactly, it's going to take the game when you do play it. So
I did keep looking at Claim to Fame, which I think generally is probably not good in sealed
no, I don't
or
think
in
it's
limited.
great.
But looking at my 2-drops, the one that exerts to make a 1/1 seems like something worth getting back.
Yep,
Because you can just keep spewing out 1/1s.
yep, the little
The
one.
Death Toucher seems like a nice one to get back.
Yep, getting back Death Touch is great.
The other 2, well, no, I suppose the other got the Gustwalk.
Yeah, as
So
commander,
if you
George.
aggro-
It's fine. We're not.
Do you have
into
anything
commander.
sort of combat tricky? I mean, Gustwalker's insane.
Yeah, not really. I suppose I've got. They're not combat tricks. No, there's just more removal. They struggle in the braid and the red.
Okay.
Does its hold as the other removal piece.
The other thing, I don't suppose you heard anyone shout out any of their rares or anything.
Didn't know. Certainly no invocations or anything like.
We got an invocation last night.
Yeah.
It was a. I've literally just forgotten the name of it. Really, really famous blue counterspell.
Spell Pierce,
No,
Force.
yeah, someone got a force will.
Oh, of course, because I was
Yeah,
thinking. That
I
was
called
the
it a
only
Spell
one.
Pierce last night in the draft, so I was forced
Ooh,
to draft
Perry's.
that.
Prerelease if you want to choose your.
well, it's going to be Gary.
It's going to be Gary and whoever.
So whoever's Gary
Who am
playing.
I playing?
I don't know. Where the hell are
what-
you?
Yeah, the draft.
There you are, Gary Brown.
No, wrong brown.
Hang on.
You know?
Yeah, no, you're right.
Oh,
I looked at
Andrew
two different names and thought it said
Andrew Clayton.
Didn't- Oh, he's good.
Cool. I've still got a few minutes left on deck building.
That's fine. And 2 nickel bonuses were opened last night as well. 1
Not
foil.
by the same player.
Huh?
Not by the same person.
No, same table.
Oh, okay.
Although James had to march through both of them, he had to fight his way through Nicol Bolas resolved 3 times.
Yeah, he was saying, yeah. That, what he said
not
he
what you
had
want.
was the Godfarer's Gift.
Yes,
So I'm like,
which is
That's the one that exiles a.
yeah,
No.
makes 4
Yeah.
fours.
Yeah, it makes 4/4s,
So
takes
I
them
was
out
like-
of the yard.
When I saw that, I was like, this. I wasn't sure. I'd probably have played it anyway without having his recommendation, but it sounds really just like a way to go over the top. And
Yeah,
especially with those 3/3 fly, I've got 3 of the 3/3 flyer that gains 3 life. You
Great.
start exciting them making 4/4 flyers,
Yeah.
gaining 3 life again.
Yeah. No,
In
exactly.
theory, that should be a route to victory.
I'll go back to
Go back to what, Blur of Blade?
this. I love this. Why aren't you playing this?
Well, it's less good later on, and I'm splashing red.
But it does this,
Yes,
and it deals 2 to your opponent.
it does. If I was more aggro, probably if I was just black red and a bit more low curve, I would almost
Yeah.
certainly win
I
it.
just realised I've just shown you something. No, Blur of Blades, which is one
It's
in a
secret,
red
we're not
instant.
telling you what colour
Put a
it is.
-1/-1 counter on target creature, deal 2 damage to
They
that
have to
creature's
guess
opponent.
what we're
Controller.
When I sideboard it in, it needs to be a surprise for everyone, including the Olympic guys.
But yeah, I got done by them yesterday, which was annoying.
Yeah, I think. I mean, if I cover against too many with X1 -1 effects, like the 3/1 flyers will be coming straight out. Although I'm just leaving me with hardly any 4-drops at all. But I think I've got lots of playables. It's just going to make the curve really odd.
Have you got any afflict cards?
Need to find them quickly.
Because what do you think of that mechanic? I think it's pretty good.
I think it seems brutal.
But it depends on the creature, though, isn't it?
Yeah, very much.
I mean,
Because
it's
if you
certainly,
got, there's a 2/2 with afflict 1.
Yeah,
Block
that's
it.
not great.
Take 1.
Yeah,
it's in further making this format aggressive. It was
Yeah.
already aggressive with all the exert stuff,
yeah,
and it's just another thing which encourages you to attack and makes blocking really bad.
yeah. Yeah,
Um,
and on something like the red card in the head, the worthy, whatever, that's just it's a hiding.
Yeah, he seems ridiculous.
Yeah, 4/6, afflict 3. That's that's relevant.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, okay. So you're overall happy.
Yeah, I'm very pleased to have got the god. Hopefully, I'll be able to play him. I think.
Fingers crossed you'll be able
And the
That's right.
gift as well. The
Yeah.
Godfarer's
Yeah.
gift, I think.
You've got
is-
an extra 2 games today to play it as well, so the
That's
statistics
true.
are up.
That's true. I may well make some
Probability.
changes, as I always end up doing, because I realise I did things wrong.
Okay. Well, that'll be
That's the
interesting.
beauty
If
of
you,
the Prerelease.
if we see you out there, you'll have to tell us how you did change if you do,
Yeah,
because that'll be interesting.
no, there's certainly plenty of cards like sort of airing back and forth on and
Yeah.
what have you.
Yeah. Always the way.
But yeah, no, it's good.
I think George has got lost.
This one's
What are you going to call George
Potential
today?
side.
Torment of Scarabs.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's an interesting.
Oh, that's the
card.
one that makes the -1/-1.
yeah. People in set
Or
reviews
a
and stuff,
curse.
people were saying it was really bad, but it feels like if you get in a sort of a slow grindy matchup,
Yeah, that's actually.
you just
Yeah.
play it, and as long as you're not being killed, that will win you the game eventually.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's very slow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's slow, but it's
But-
just something
So-
else to think about.
Gaining life and stalling.
Yeah. I think if I managed to build a slow, grindy, sort of roadblock kind of deck, if I had multiples of them, I would, without a doubt, build around it.
Yeah.
Because I think it's actually quite
think
strong.
Sideboarding in against something that isn't red white probably.
Yeah. Yeah.
Might be
Something
worth
with a
doing.
similar low amount of removal, going to be a board stall.
Yes.
Bring it in and that.
yeah.
I would have killed for that last night.
So yeah, Josh opened the Force of Will last night.
Nice.
That boy always seems to have quite a good luck actually at pre-releases. I found
Yeah.
maybe because he beats me every time he plays me, so I'm just
Well,
going
that
to
can only
go
be
with that.
luck, yeah.
It's gonna be
Problem
luck,
is, man now needs another 3 Force of Wills. This is the problem I have with the spell pierce.
No.
It's like, I've
What?
either got to shift this or get another 3.
I'm pretty sure like the Invocation Force Will you can ditch for 2 normal ones, right? Is that roughly?
I don't know, yeah, probably somewhere around
'Cause
that.
I- I-
price
One
range.
normal one if you want.
Huh?
I have one normal one if you want.
Just blue,
I've
innit?
got an useful one. Doesn't do a lot.
Spicy.
Especially not in standard.
Yeah.
I'm just still not a fan of the Invocation. It doesn't look like a magic card. to
I
me.
said last
Well,
night,
that one specifically.
No, just all of. I just think that
I
it just
do-
doesn't look like.
I can
I
see-
like them. I was saying this last night. I know I'm unpopular. I know
Oh, you can have your own
I'm going to
opinion.
get
Say you're
ridiculed on stream,
unpopular.
but I depending on the actual art in the box, I really like them. The spell pierce I think is great. The days I love. I don't do foil. I'm famously anti-foil, but I'm kind of tempted because they're just the days and the spell pierce look beautiful. They look
No,
really
I get the art of it. I've not got a problem with the art. I just think the whole when I look at it,
I don't mind the board.
if I look
think
at
it looks
Invocation, to me that doesn't say magic.
I prefer them over the masterpieces. I liked the expeditions. Masterpieces I was less sold on. The invocations I think actually look pretty cool. I like them.
I think that it's nice they're different. The problem, I agree with them stopping doing them every set now though.
Yeah,
Because
it
I
becomes
haven't even
pointless,
looked at the
doesn't it?
sets one. I've
Yeah.
just kind of it
Yeah.
just feels like overkill at this
Yeah,
point.
definitely.
It's not exciting anymore.
No.
Which is the whole point of it.
Absolutely.
We are beginning shortly.
I don't
Superb.
know.
Well, best of luck,
Well,
Gary.
good luck,
Thank you very
George.
much.
Pop back
Gary.
and tell us what you change if you do change it.
Yep, certainly will.
I would also just say that I think Gary's the only one to have opened a cool card.
Really?
What, at all, out of 46 players?
Like, I saw a Samut Planeswalker.
Go solo godman.
Is that card even good?
It's a mythic.
That can't be the only
No, but
god out
it's-
there.
It's a mythic.
There's,
It doesn't win the
people
game.
quite-
The pressure
People
opener
keep it
is
quiet.
there's people sitting on
Yeah.
a bomb.
Yeah,
There's
the
people sitting on a
take it very
bomb.
seriously.
No, I literally walked around to ask everyone to look through most of their decks.
Really?
Did you ask them first?
Is there no nickel bonuses?
No, as far as I saw.
I want to
So,
see.
James Gurney is playing zombie tribal.
I was going to hear
Like
it.
straight up tribal.
You can do that. There's a lot.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, a lot of zombies.
And you will be first on stream.
Hey guys.
Cool.
I should
See you
probably
later.
tell Kieran that.
We've done it.
Oh, did you?
Because he came in and went, who's on stream? And we went, Gary and...
He's a brilliant.
I knew his name like 4 seconds ago.
Andrew Clayton.
That's the one.
If it's Andrew, I think he's dark hair down here. No.
Beard.
Yeah, he's a good
Yeah,
player.
yeah, beard.
He doesn't have
Dark
super long
beard.
hair though.
Maybe not the guy I'm thinking of.
So yeah, I was having a chat with Mr. Grinstead about sweet decks and Gary having the best deck
Is
build.
Grinstead playing in this one?
No, he is working
Why?
because they've also got I think X-Wing Store Championships are on.
He's in charge.
Okay.
X-Wing.
Yeah. There's like not only is it the pre-release, it's also other busy things.
I couldn't play X-Wing.
Always busy.
It's not bad to play actually.
No, I'm not got anything. The problem is, if I started playing X-Wing, I would play X-Wing
Yeah, that would be bad.
because I like the little ships and all that.
Yeah.
I think
It's
the
really-
models,
it's
the
really
models
fun.
are really good.
That's the thing with me. I couldn't get
So
into it.
I can't-
I borrowed stuff off other people and
Yeah.
played.
So I've got to
said-
kind of ignore X-Wing because if I don't,
Yeah.
I'll then
get
use all
too
my
far
money
into
to
it.
X-Wing.
I know, like, I want to get into Blood Bowl properly.
Yeah, I still need to play.
Oh, you do.
I should have brought it with me. You could have done it in between
I was
rounds.
saying to you, I
Yeah.
need the things that are quick and easy. I've got the Armada. I have very little time
games
to
aren't that
play.
quick.
Things like the card games just fit.
No,
my-
but it's
my
like
life.
comparatively to Armada.
Yeah, compared to Armada, it is.
And also, you don't need as much space as Armada. Armada's like a 6x4 board.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And takes forever.
and a toolbox to set up.
And it's not like X-Wing where, oh, you've got little ships. It's like you've got giant ships.
Whereas since forever, Magic, you rock up with a deck box and some dice, and you're away.
Yeah.
It's like now you rock up with a deck box, some dice, and a playmat.
Yeah. Now
There you
I
go.
have a playmat. Yeah. Now playmats and sleeves are a thing.
It's so weird not playing without a playmat though.
Oh my god, it's
I
so
can't-
horrible.
feels bad.
It just
now,
feels terrible.
I played some the other day with that one. I was like, what's going on?
Yet you used to play Magic no sleeves on a concrete floor.
Yeah.
Black Lotus on a floor.
Yeah. It was fine. They weren't worth anything.
Scrape.
No,
Who knew?
I remember like seeing the back of was it? Oh, what's the name of that? The Gatherer magazine that used to have all the
Yeah.
prices. In the
Oh,
back of?
Scry.
Scry, yeah.
Scry magazine.
And you could pick up like a Black Lotus for like 110 quid. And I was like,
Yeah.
That's not any good. Now it's like 20 grand.
no, so it wasn't. There weren't Alpha ones. Alpha ones are a bit more expensive.
Well, yeah.
Just a revised one, but yeah.
No, we're still looking at 5 figures for that.
Yeah, no, like it was
It's a deposit
scary.
on a house.
Scary.
And then a friend of mine had like a couple of dual lands because I remember saying like, oh, I really want one, and he just threw them away about 6 years ago.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Where the chat is talking about 8-rack?
Someone was talking about whether smallpox-based decks. There was a guy who was talking about a black-white smallpox deck, and there was some kind of article. There was something about a month ago, and then there was a guy on, I think SCG came out with it, and it looked quite entertaining and quite, a move on from something like 8-rack, which is a little bit kind of
shouldn't we be
tier
keeping
5.9.
an eye on the table
Yeah, let's move to the table, see whether they're ready.
because they've already
They
started.
are actually ongoing, Jesus.
So player 1 is not Gary.
Yeah.
Player